So today you might be fearing that AI is probably gonna take your job, and you know what? You're probably right. And, but you know what's the best in it is that this could be an exceptional chance for you, and for some of us, it's going to be an exceptional chance to bring the visions that we've always carried since we were kids. But you were always told like get back to earth. This is the real world. Your dreams are not possible. Just be like, just be down to earth and you know, you know the kind of stuff that you hear. Get a job, go to school. Now this model is going to change completely in the years to come, and it's accelerating so quick with AI that now you're gonna have to rebuild yourself, to renew your life. And I've had the chance to be on this path of searching for my purpose after I left my career as a firefighter in 2000, what, 18? Yeah, so I was firefighter for 8 years, and I left my career. I was going through a depression. I had no self-esteem. I thought I was a failure. We had a lot of traumatic calls, and it led to me not sleeping anymore, letting people bully me since I was a child, because I was different, because I was a dreamer, because I was always with my head in the cloud. But now it kept going like up to my 30s. So then at that time, there's a voice in my heart that told me, you have a purpose and you have to go find it. And I know today that this voice saved my life, and now I swear to always listen to that voice in my heart, which led me to like sometimes crazy adventures and stories to tell, but they're great stories. So it was worth it. And when I look back at it retrospectively, I see the wisdom in that voice in my heart, even though at the time it didn't make sense. And now, well, it's time to build a better world together, because AI might replace your job, and now you're gonna have to find something like to keep living, keep living with purpose. Because one of the worst things that happen through existence is like relying on the government to give you a check at the end of the month, and then that sucks the desire to create, the desire to like the purpose out of your life. And so now we're gonna have to recreate ourselves, and to do this, well, we want to go deep inside your heart. And so the program that I've started, like, it took years and years of like elaboration and contacts, and made friends all around the world, building things that are exceptional for humanity to make the world a better place. Like my friend James that I met actually last week, who's building a new IT movement to rebuild IT, the country. And it's funny because for the last year I've been building the New Earth collaboration model, where we are rebuilding a new humanity for the whole world. And his model is almost the same as the one that I've built with the people that have helped me, that we set up. And so now we're going to collaborate and go show the world that it is possible to all live in harmony with each other, and to create infinite abundance from this place of love and care for each other and for our planet. And so once we prove the world that it is possible, everybody's gonna want a piece of it. We're not trying to take down the system or show like the system doesn't work right now, because I mean it's falling apart by itself. But if we rebuild something next to it that's just so much better and so more aligned, people will come over. So we build and they shall come. And so that's what we're working on right now. And with the New Earth Venture Lab that we've started, because we know that we're going to build a new Earth with the collaboration of humans, of people like you and I, of dreamers, people that have visions and dreams of a better future for humanity, that sits inside the heart of most of the children. They already have those answers in their heart. So we want to work with children. We want to work with you, with people like you and I, that just always had dreams of a better world, and yet we were always told to put those dreams quiet, because this is not how it works in the real world. And so now, sorry for the wind, and didn't use microphone, it sounded better straight off the phone. So let's go back between the trees. And so this gives us a chance as friends, as collaborators, to co-create a better humanity. And this is who will build a better humanity. It's people like you and I, dreamers, people with visions, people that truly care about all that is being created for us, about all of humanity, about this planet, this beautiful planet that we live on. And we want to treat it like a gift. And so as we co-create the new earth together, we have the whole plans here. My friends James, all the friends that I've met on my journey that are doing things in their countries that is spreading just love and permaculture gardens and orphanages, and so that we can feed the children, feed communities, like we can feed the world through permaculture. And this is like using like, if you don't know what permaculture is, might make a video about it, but you can go watch a few of the shorts I made when I was working at the orphanage in Tulum in Mexico, with my friends from Feed Tulum, and we were building the gardens there so that the children can be fed. And this is a project that I want to replicate all around the world, through all the orphanages, through all the communities, through my friend Andrew's orphanage in Uganda, where I have over 200 children. And I just made a wish yesterday. Somebody, a big YouTuber, we'll call him Mr. Beast, was saying, hey, this is my birthday and I want to give a gift to people who put stuff in, like there's going to be a draw, and people who put something, what they want in the comments, we're going to give them that gift. And I was thinking about it, what do I want as a gift? I was thinking, hey, let's go to our friend's orphanage in Uganda, over 200 children, gives them so much love, because he was an orphan himself when he was a kid, now wants to give back to those children. So let's go build that garden there so that the kids can grow their own food. And then we can also grow plants and textiles that we can work to create sustainable economies in the communities. Like, just everything is connected in the new earth. And this is where you and I fit in, because we are creating all the social enterprises that are at the core of the model of the new earth. That's the heart of the new earth. The children, their ideas, their dreams, we turn them into social enterprises that give that back and fund their dreams, so that we can give them the resources, the people that they need to make their dreams come true of a better world. And together we grow it and we build it. This is how the new earth is born. And so I've been talking a lot here, but I know if that message is in your heart, you know there's something bigger for you out there. Well, I've created like a free little test online that you can take to see where you're at right now and what the next step is for you. And then I've created a resource as well, a guide that can walk you through the first few steps and bring you to take action within 48 hours. And then we are launching the Newer Adventure Lab, and we'll launch it with the people that participate. We'll co-create it together, a program where we can bring your ideas, your dreams to life into the real world, where like it's gonna produce results and make a difference in the real world. Because building a business is one thing, but when you align it with purpose, and I know about purpose, I left the business world because at one point after I was a firefighter, I became an entrepreneur. But at what point I was just led by my greed and my ego. I was wearing this 3-piece suit as an investor, and because I never had self-confidence my whole life, and I let people bully me. Like, now I was working on multi-million-dollar deals, possible around billions, and I had not much idea of what I was doing, but I was working on it, and I wanted people to look at me, look how big shot I am. Then my greed and my ego took over. I lost It led me to bankruptcy. I lost everything I had, but that was one of the best things that happened to me, because then I went on the journey solo for purpose, where I rejected money. Thought money had darkened my heart, so I rejected it for years. And I cleaned creeks and rivers and beaches and forests around Toronto for 2 years. And I made videos about it because somebody saw me do it once. He said, I'm inspired, I want to do it too. So I made videos, and this started a movement, the Planet Karma movement, where I had people around the world send me pictures and videos of them doing it because they were inspired by my actions, not just my words. And then I spent 2 years going across Canada on my bicycle for Every Child Matters, to spread a message of love, peace, and harmony, because I saw posters of 2 young missing women on a First Nation village that I drove through while going canoe camping, and that put something in my heart. I had to do something about it. So with $18 in my bank, I took 2 years going across Canada, and I didn't make it that far. I ended up living with First Nation communities for almost 2 years in Northern Ontario. I was gonna head to Yukon and then horseback the whole continent, and then I got a baby. I made a baby, and now she inspires me so much, because now I really have a reason to create a better world for her and for us, for all of humanity. Now having a child really makes me guided me into the direction that I'm taking now, is to align the purpose. It doesn't have to be separate from business. What if we can bring it together into social enterprises where we can make the biggest difference together? And so, my friends, I invite you to join the New Earth Venture Lab. Well, I'm gonna have a conversation with you and guide you through the next steps. If you're serious about this, if you really have like an idea of what you want to build, then I want to get on a call with you, so you can book in the calendar. I'm not taking I can't talk to 8 billion people, so it's like I have a maximum of what I can do. So book a time in the calendar. Make sure you show up. That's going to be a sign that you're really committed to this, because AI might be replacing your job, but now you're going to find something that's much better than that job for you. Is the purpose of the movement that you can build, that's going to provide for you, for your family, for all the people around you, and it's going to make a big difference as well. Because in the new earth there is a lot of abundance, and that's how we create together and elevate each other. So if you're not ready to have a conversation because you're just starting to think about it, check out the resources that I told you, the book, the guide that I wrote, and the test that you can do for free online. The guide is kind of minimal price for the change that it's going to impact on you. So check that out. I'll put the links in the comments below. And it was a pleasure and a blessing to talk to you today, to meet you. And I'm looking forward to meet many of you through video call, and see many of you go at least do the free test that we put out there. So I mean, what's like, it takes a few minutes, and it's going to guide you to the next step, where you are right now, and what's the immediate step that you should take. Peace. Love you all.